In the bustling streets of Naples, Italy in the late 18th century, a culinary revolution was quietly simmering. Amid the lively chatter and vibrant marketplace bustle, the Neapolitan pizza was born. A humble meal for the city's working class, it soon captivated the palates of everyone from royalty to commoners. It's a classic tale of simplicity winning hearts with just 3 basic ingredients: tomatoes, mozzarella, and dough. The dough in particular is the heart and soul of the Neapolitan pizza. It's not just any kind of dough, but one prepared with a unique method known as Poolish. This technique, originally from Poland and later adopted by French bakers, involves a pre-fermentation process that gives the dough its distinctive flavor and texture. Now imagine the tantalizing aroma of a Neapolitan pizza baking in a wood-fired oven, the crust puffing up to form a perfect rim of golden goodness. To craft this masterpiece, the process starts a day before with the preparation of the Poolish dough. Begin by mixing equal parts of flour and water with a small amount of yeast. This mixture is left to ferment overnight, creating a bubbly, aromatic pre-dough known as Poolish. The long fermentation period allows the yeast to fully develop, imparting a rich, complex flavor to the dough. The next day, blend the Poolish with more flour, water, and salt, kneading it gently until it forms a soft, smooth dough. This dough is then left to rise for a couple of hours until it doubles in size. Once the dough has risen, it's time to shape the pizzas. Divide the dough into individual portions, then gently press and stretch each piece into a thin disc, leaving a slightly thicker edge to form the crust. The key here is to handle the dough with care to preserve the air bubbles, which will give the crust its characteristic lightness and crunch. Next comes the topping. Spread a layer of tomato sauce over the dough, leaving the crust bare. Dot the sauce with pieces of fresh mozzarella and finish off with a drizzle of olive oil. It's simplicity at its best. The prepared pizza is then baked in a blisteringly hot wood-fired oven. In just a minute or two, the crust crisps up beautifully while the cheese melts into a creamy pool, creating the perfect balance of crunch and chew. To summarize, making a Neapolitan pizza with Poolish dough involves a 2-day process. Day 1 is for preparing the Poolish, a mixture of flour, water, and yeast that is left to ferment overnight. Day 2 involves mixing the Poolish with more flour, water, and salt, letting the dough rise, shaping the pizzas, topping them, and finally baking them in a wood-fired oven. This process might seem a bit lengthy, but the result is a pizza with a crust that's light and airy, yet crispy, topped with simple ingredients that sing in harmony. A Neapolitan pizza made with Poolish dough is not just a meal, it's a testament to the beauty of simplicity, a culinary masterpiece that has stood the test of time. So, the next time you bite into a slice of Neapolitan pizza, remember the story behind its creation, and savor the centuries-old tradition that it carries with every bite.